Hi everyone, Emma here. I'm so excited to show you what I've been working on from the Curiosity Box number 3, Venice. So there was a beautiful black cabochon with a cameo that had like this um, iridescent glass. Oh. So this is what I've created so far. I want to do a bracelet, so full length. Some of these, when I do these designs, they're so like extravagant. I think I should probably make this into a necklace. So eventually I think there will be a necklace in my future. One of the things I thought of doing was making them so that you could attach it as a necklace. So say you made it to about these areas here, you could put a part of a clasp and then have the other part of the clasp on a necklace or a chain or a strand of pearls and attach it. So that would work too. But this is what I have so far. This is the cabochon, and my fingers have been all over it. Let me see if I have a little Q-tip that I've been cleaning it with every so often, just to keep it nice and pretty. Yeah, you can see my fingerprints on this. I wash my hands before I bead, and of course your skin has oil in it, so there's a little better. I think I'd get some finer Q-tips for this, but you can see the glass, the kind of iridescence in that. I don't know if that's the right word. The reflective aspect of the glass is pretty stunning. So yeah, I went ahead and bezeled this. So if there's parts of this that you want to see, I can do like a series on bead embroidery. Part of the reason I don't do it is because one project takes such a long time to do, and people lose interest over time, or they're not interested in specifics and stuff like that. But I do have to say, I did peyote stitch for this so that I could build it up. I definitely wanted to have the thickness of that cabochon shown, so I used peyote stitch for that. And this is only the second time I've done this. The first time I did it, I didn't like the way it turned out. It didn't turn out very well, and I actually have that project somewhere on my desk. I should bring it out at some point and show you what I mean by that. But I figured out with doing the peyote stitch is when you're doing the circle to bezel, you start out with just adding the beads around the circle, is you have to make sure that it's an even number. And that was the difference, or the mistake that I had made in the previous design. Now, I did notice, and you may not have noticed, this was the first one I did of these side crystals, and this one looks really nice and perfect, and this one looks a bit off. I think these were not, these were very basic crystals that I got online. They were not Swarovski or anything like that. And I didn't realize this was going to turn out so nice, because I would have made sure that I had the proper, a better crystal in there. So I think this one was a little bigger. And then when I did the circle around it, I may have added 2 extra beads for the peyote, because I guess I could count these 15 O's to see if it's the same or not. But anyway, that's real like into the details. And then I did this cool aspect of these crystals here. And what I did for that is I create a like a puffy section, and to do that I used I actually had real wool that's like wool roving. So I took cut strands of that, and I stitched it on to the circle. This is kind of like this intricate gold work that you see on, on Pinterest and YouTube and stuff like that. I have the proper stuff that you use to do that, but I couldn't find it. So I was like, what could I use that's black so that you don't see any of this pink behind it? And this is the stiff felt that I got from John Bead. So that was so cool too. Carmi sent me like a box maybe 2 weeks ago, and it had a bunch of these the stiff felt, and you can get the stiff felt now. The colors that are available at Michael's are, I think, black and white and tan and brown are the colors available. At my Michael's, they might have the different colors at your Michael's depending on where you are, and both in Canada and the States. So, and most craft stores will supply it as well. So that's where I've gotten so far. I just put these 3 beads here. I was trying to figure out how to do this part, and I'll tell you, hint, and I know this, and I did it anyway, is don't cut your width. Don't even cut it close to what you think your bracelet's going to be, because I added these circles afterwards, and I feel like it really needs it. And look at how close they are. By the time I add this last strand of beads, I'm not going to have much left to actually stitch the backing onto it. This one's even worse. Like, at least this one has about 1 millimeter, and this one's right there. So, I mean, you can always add a piece and like stitch it in, but yeah, lesson learned. I wasn't expecting to have it poof out like that, but this is going to turn out amazing. So I want to do pink here, and I definitely want to alternate the black with the pink. I haven't decided if I'm going to do this type of circle on these sections here. The idea was, initially what I wanted to do was this, but I was just amazed at how difficult it was to draw and measure and have it correct, like with the circles. Like, I have these tools to do the circles and then the swirls and stuff like that. It was just ridiculous how difficult it was. So yeah, because initially that's what I wanted to do here. And the reason being is I wanted to echo. Let me grab my clasp that I want to use for this. I wanted to use this clasp. So this would go here at the end. So I kind of wanted to have this kind of fan design. But yeah, I'm amazed at how complex. I can do it, but I feel like when I start doing too much detail around measuring diagrams and stuff like that, it takes away from the beading. I'm like, I just want to play with my beads. So I want to get in there and do it. And you know what? Stuff happens organically anyway. So yeah, this is very sparkly. Oh. So I think what I'm going to do, I may end up with a bit of fanning going on at least this one here. So maybe start here. Use my tools here. Start from here and fan out this way, and then do the circle and do the same, and maybe do straight lines here. I don't know. We'll see how this comes out. So far, my choices have been good. I'm so excited. And this pink looks stunning. It's hard for you to see. It's so tiny right now. But once I get it to this round, and I could actually do my final strand of these. So these are going to go straight across like almost like a sunrise kind of thing, is to do them before I hit the outline of the circle, and that way it'll give me some space for when I do the backing and attach it and stuff. So we'll see. So this is so awesome. I'm so excited about this. I just love, love, love this. Everything that was in that box. I have so many projects that I would do with the last bead box. I did a few already, and I would just be playing with that forever with all the different beads. So I have to kind of pick and say, okay, we're going to do this. But anyway, I put out some stuff that I wanted to maybe incorporate. I have these. Are stunning, stunning. I got these in a de-stash sale. They are like chandelier drops, I think they're called. They're Swarovski. They're ridiculous how sparkly they are, and they're so beautiful. So I think I was kind of thinking something like this. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I've gotten a lot of really good suggestions from subscribers, and I've actually incorporated into my design. So definitely, you might get a shout out and a special package from Emma. There, something like that. But you know what? I feel like I don't want it to look like a bow. So I want it to be more elegant and sleek. So we'll see. You know what? These are so beautiful. I take them out and I'm like, oh, I'm going to put this in. And then I'm like, no, I want to save them. So they get taken out, put away, taken out, put away. So there we go. These ones are so cool. These are beads, rectangle beads that are faceted. So you can kind of see. They are so beautiful. And then I have these, I can't remember the names of these shapes. These are beautiful too. And then these ones I just love. They have like a matte finish around the edge. I don't know if you can really see that. Yeah, there. These are beautiful. So I mean, initially before I added this and these ones looked amazing, but once I got this on, it totally changed the look. So we'll see what comes up. I'm going to work on this today, and hopefully I'll have a lot of it done so you have a better idea what it looks like. Stay tuned for some exciting stuff coming up. I have to say, I got a message from Carmi, and she's going to send me some stuff soon, but you should go take a look at the Friends and Family website and see the new stuff they have. Oh, that's all I'm going to say. You have to take a look. I could not believe it. She mentioned it in the message, and I went and took a look, and I was like, what? So there you go. The secret is out. I am the worst for keeping secrets. I cannot keep a secret at all, especially if it's something exciting. I'm like, okay, I shouldn't tell you, but anyway, I hope you guys are having a nice weekend, and stay tuned for a whole bunch of videos next week. There's going to be a lot happening, and I'll keep you posted on how this turns out. Take care. Bye for now.